Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to a really fun and exciting video. So in this video, as you can see, we're doing something a little bit different, and we're actually going to be taking a look at all of the rooms, or like not all of them because there's way too many to actually show off all of them, but we're going to be taking a look at some of my favorite rooms from my room build challenge that actually ended on the 20th. So yeah, I'm going to be going through 9 of my favorite rooms. As you can see, I have all of them laid out. So I have 3 3 kitchens, 3 living rooms and 3 bedrooms laid out. And I'm going to be going through all of them with you guys and taking a look at some of my favorites. And then I will also pop up on the screen all of the creators' names and everything like that as we go through their rooms. And I'll also be doing a post over on Instagram that I'll leave linked down below. If you want to go ahead and check it out on there as well, just check out some pictures of the room or something like that, or you know, anything like that. I'll also leave the creators' gallery IDs in the description in the order that I'm looking at them, like in, if that makes sense. So I'll leave that in the description as well. But I do want to say a huge thank you to everyone that entered this challenge, because there were so many builds for me to look at. At one point, I actually had a 50 by 50 lot filled up with all of your builds, and they were all absolutely amazing. I actually had my mom come in and help me choose the favorites, or like the ones that I wanted to showcase, because at one point I wanted to showcase like 8 different rooms from all 3 categories. So yeah, it would have been like a 50-minute video if I did that. So I actually had to have someone come in and help me pick just 3 of each type. So yeah, that was a lot of fun and like really tough. But yeah, you guys did such an amazing job with this challenge that I really want to do something like this again in the future. But with all of that out of the way, let's jump into the first room that we're looking at. Okay, so here we are in our first room, and it's actually one of the kitchens. So this kitchen was actually built by SimimiYT. I'm sorry if I'm going to mispronounce any of your gallery names. I do apologize, but I will have all of them on the screen as we go through them. But yeah, so SimimiYT actually built 3 different rooms for this challenge, and I actually showcase another one of them as well because they are just absolutely fantastic. So we're going to take a look at these rooms with the, like, I don't know, like free cam, cinematic camera, basically. So yeah, as you walk into the kitchen, you have this cute little like coffee nook with a like little writing spot for Leah to sit at and do some writing. You have a very nice big island counter. We have a little dining space for her as well, and a little wine rack and everything, because as you know, she is a chef. So that definitely makes sense. We also have this nice little couch area in the kitchen, which is actually something really nice and that I would have never thought of to do myself. So yeah, I really like that. So like one of her friends can come over, sit on the couch and like keep her company while she's in the kitchen or something like that. But yeah, we have this gorgeous kitchen. I love like the warm brown woods, and it's just very like calming and almost like zen, if that makes sense. I love the way they did this chandelier piece with like the dividers from, I think, Dine Out. Yeah, from Dine Out, with the big pendant lights, and it looks fantastic. I absolutely love this kitchen so much. I love the way they did like the backsplash in like at the back of the like stove and stuff, and the cups on the wall, and it looks fantastic. Such a very nice build. And they also incorporated the green, the browns, the whites that Leah likes as well. So yeah, definitely a lot of the colors incorporated, but in a very like subtle way. It's not super bright and like a little bit over the top or anything like that. It's very nice, very subtle, and I love this build. Okay, moving on to the second kitchen. This one is another little bit more subtle one, and this one is by Red Lover 1996 on the gallery. And this creator actually submitted, I think, like 5 or 6 different like rooms that they did and like versions and stuff. And I actually also like feature another one of their rooms later on. But yeah, I absolutely love this kitchen. Like I said, I had such a tough time choosing because a lot of the like kitchens and a lot of the styles that I was going for, or like asking for, I guess I should say, are very much my own style. So trying to pick my favorites was really, really tough because they were all just amazing. But yeah, we have another kitchen, and this one is another more like green, a little bit more muted kitchen, definitely more of the green coming through rather than the browns. But I love the way this turned out. I love the fact that there's like a nice big kitchen space. So there's like definitely a chef's kitchen. And you have this nice like big island. We have a little, almost like, I guess, not coffee nook, but more like entertainment nook, I guess. So there's like a popcorn maker, a microwave, and stuff like that, because Leah does like entertaining, so having people over for movie nights and stuff. So yeah, that would definitely make a lot of sense in like her house. And then we also have the little like dining table, just a small dining table, and yeah, just some gorgeous, I love this tile on the wall. I think it's probably from Spa Day, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't think I've ever used this the green swatch of that tile, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I love the way they did this, and I love the fact that there are like subtle like little indicators towards her hobbies and stuff. So like the plants on the counter, and you know, the cookbooks in the corner, and you know, everything like that, because obviously she's a chef, she's also a writer of a cookbook herself. So yeah, having those like subtle nods towards that is something that I really, really enjoyed seeing. So yeah, I love this kitchen. Such a great job. Okay, moving on to the last kitchen that I have to show you guys. And this one is definitely very different from either of the other two that we looked at. This one is definitely a lot brighter, a lot more like, I guess, sunny. And the reason I say sunny is because they decided, this creator is actually LeahBOO. I almost forgot to mention that, but this creator is called LeahBOO on the gallery. I will leave that linked on this, like not linked on the screen, but up on the screen as well for you guys. But yeah, they did such an amazing job, and they actually went obviously for a little bit more of a sunny color scheme. So they decided to go with Leah's colors of like white and yellow, which I actually love. This kitchen looks like such a happy kitchen, if that makes sense. So there's like the double fridges, the double ovens as well, and then obviously these lots and lots of counter space and like just working space in general. We have a little bar counter seat over here. We have a little corner for like the microwave and dishwasher. We have a cute little like bread and like notice board kind of thing with some fruits, those are not fruits, they're fruit muffins, but some like little baked things. I love the way this turned out. I love the like exposed brick especially, which is something that I use a lot in my kitchens as well. So yeah, I love that. I love all of the spices, because obviously Leah would have a ton of spices around her kitchen. We also have just a little tiny breakfast corner, and again a lot of like the yellow colors in like the artwork, and you know, the chairs and the like even the plants and the curtains and everything. I love the way this looks. This looks, like I said, like such a happy, bright kitchen. And I love like the pendant light above the island, how they're also yellow and everything. It looks so nice. It looks like such a fun kitchen to actually cook in. So that's great. But yeah, I absolutely love the way this turned out as well. Like I said, there were so many amazing builds. But yeah, this was definitely one of my favorites. Moving on to the living rooms. Now, this first living room that I'm showing you guys is actually by Emil019. I think that's the way you say it. Yeah, Emil019 up on the gallery. I will leave it up on the screen for you as well. But they actually, I think this is the only build that they created. And I think it was like maybe even the first one that was uploaded for this challenge. And I love it. I love this so much. This is such a me living room, if that makes sense. So there's a buttload of plants. There's obviously a lot of her hobbies are actually included in this. So there's a little writing corner for Leah to get some writing done. There's a lot of plants, like I said, because, you know, she loves gardening, she loves plants. There's a bookcase because, you know, she's a writer, she probably has a lot of books as well. And then obviously there's a really big living space, so a lot of seats, a big TV for her to do, you know, her like movie nights that she enjoys doing and everything. And yeah, this is just such a pretty room, and I love the way it's not exactly symmetrical, because the room isn't symmetrical. I built it that way for a reason, to kind of both challenge you guys and also challenge myself for when I go to actually furnish her house, because I wanted to make it not super easy to do. Like, I didn't want everyone to have to do the exact same layout, because that's the only layout that would work, if that makes sense. So I love the layout of this room with, you know, the big couch on that wall, not actually facing the TV, and like all of the plants in the corners, all of like the little details with, you know, the remote and the basket of like blankets and pillows and stuff like that, and all of the like clutter on the bookcases as well. And then obviously the like fireplace is very nice, love that. And like I said, just all of the clutter, like all of the clutter on this bookcase. I mean, even those towel things from Spa Day have been rotated and fit in there, and, you know, like little trophies and statues, and I don't know, I love this. I love all of the colors. Like I said, there's a lot of colors, but they're not overwhelming. So there's like the blues, there's yellow, there's green, but everything is tied together really well with like the browns and the whites and everything. So yeah, I love this room. This was such an amazing entry, so thank you so much for this one. Moving on to the second living room that I have to show you, and this one is actually by EriBerrySims over on the gallery. And like you can see, this is a total opposite to the one we just looked at. This one is a lot more clean and a lot more bright, and I say clean in the sense that it's kind of like open and not cluttered or anything. So yeah, definitely a lot more on like the modern and very like clean and open, kind of like I said, zen almost looking, which I love. I love how open this space looks with a lot of white and light woods and some light blues and even yellows and stuff. So yeah, I love this room. So let's just go over it. So obviously over here we have a little writing corner for Leah to do some writing in front of like the big windows, a lot of like the shelving units that came with a Dream Home Decorator. We have a very nice L-shaped couch, a big TV, a little like armchair, and just a nice little console area, and then a lot of like artwork, and just more minimal, but also it kind of all works together in a sense, even though it isn't super cluttered. But yeah, I love this. I love how they used the like tiny living like cupcake pictures, because, you know, Leah is a chef, and I would imagine she does a fair bit of baking as well. So I kind of love that. I don't know if they did that on purpose because of her, like her backstory, or if it's just like a happy coincidence because it fit the like color scheme that they were going for, but I like that a lot. We also have like the cookbooks in the corner and just some butterflies on the wall, and they almost blend in with the white wall, which is actually really cool. It's something that you can easily overlook, and then you do like a double take and actually spot them. So I love this room. I love like all of the softer colors. So they did go for obviously a lot of the colors that I said they could use. So like the greens, the yellow, blue, but they did it in a very like soft and not bright way. They went for a little bit more of like a like pastel approach, which I really like. I love the way this turned out as well. Such a gorgeous room. Okay, so the last living room that I have to show you is this one by Red Lover 1996. And Red Lover is actually one of the creators that also did a kitchen for us that we already looked at. But I saw that they uploaded multiple builds, and I did have a look at all of them, and I had to include more than one because they were just so good. I couldn't resist. But yeah, so again, this one is, like I said, a little bit different from either of the other two that we looked at. This one is a little bit more blue. It has a little bit more of a like clear color scheme running through it. There's a lot of white, there's a lot of like blues, so different colored blues, but I love it so much. So we have the new pendant lights from Dream Home Decorator. Obviously all of like the big windows and stuff that I put in that you couldn't change. But yeah, we have a little like reading corner over here. We have obviously the TV area with a ton of different seating places, even a little heater and some like blankets and stuff in the corner, which I really, really like. And then obviously the remote and, you know, magazines and all of like the regular living room clutter that you would have. And then we also have this cool like modular bookshelf kind of thing. I actually can't figure out what, you know, different pieces they used for this, because they all look different and it's kind of like tricking my eyes. I think they used like 2 big shelves and then a smaller one and some cubes, and it's just a whole thing that they built, and I love it. I also love the fact that they actually spent time and cluttered up, you know, some of the empty spaces, which looks great. And then obviously we also have a little like writing nook for Leah. So there's like a little wow, I can't speak. A little notebook and some cookbooks and obviously a laptop and some plants and everything. I love seeing all of the plants in all of these rooms, because obviously like one of the requirements, I guess, was to showcase some of her hobbies, and one of her hobbies is like gardening. So gardening, and not necessarily in the sense that she would have garden planters in every room, but she would definitely have a ton of like decorative plants everywhere. So yeah, just seeing all of the plants and greenery in all of these builds has been great, because I'm someone that can't build without plants. So seeing that reflected in so many different rooms has been fantastic. I love it so much. Okay, moving on to the bedrooms. The first bedroom that I'm showing you guys is actually this bright and sunny yellow bedroom by Kythaella. I'm not saying this correctly at all. I don't even know if this is an actual name or if it's just a username, and I do apologize if it's your actual name and I'm just mispronouncing it terribly. But it's Kythaella. I'm not going to try and say it again, but I will have it up on the screen if you want to see it, and obviously I will have all of these creators' names and gallery IDs and stuff in the description. But yeah, so this is the first bedroom that we're looking at, and very bright, like I said, very bright, very yellow, very like sunny and kind of happy looking, very minimal as well, because I do mention in my like challenge video that I did, I do mention that I'm planning on building obviously a house for Leah, and the house will actually have a walk-in closet. So the walk-in closet will, I think if I remember correctly, be through this door, and then that door is the one that goes into the hallway. So there's not really a need to put in like a really big closet space in the bedrooms. But I love the fact that this bedroom has just a small little like dresser, you know, for stuff that she might want to access quickly. Maybe, you know, the dresser has like her sleepwear or stuff in it or something like that, and just some shoes up top that, you know, maybe she wants to change quickly or something like that. I love that. And yeah, it's just a very nice, clean, uncluttered, kind of like, again, zen. I don't know if zen is the right word, but like relaxing bedroom, if that makes sense. And then we also have a little writing corner for her to get some writing done, which would be great. So just a nice desk, simple, to the point, with some little like, I don't know, cubby hole, shelf, cube type things up top with some books, some plants, a cute little like cat planter thingy. So I love that. It's so cute. But yeah, I love this bedroom. I love the colors. I love just how open and airy it kind of feels. So yeah, definitely one of my favorites. Okay, next up we have this bedroom by xXOddiRyGGXx over on the gallery. I will have that up on the screen as well. But this bedroom is like the diametric opposite of the one that we just looked at. So yes, it also has a lot of yellow in it, but it's a lot brighter. It's a lot brighter. It's a little bit more cluttered and, I don't know, not as open, I guess, if that makes sense, as the last one, which is also why I kind of love it. So yes, we have another bedroom. We have this bedroom with this bright yellow Moschino stuff accent wallpaper We have a little cluttered desk for her as well. We have a lot of plants. We have obviously the bed, like as you would have in a bedroom. But we also have some paintings in the corner, kind of like, you know, she just moved in, like I said in my brief, and like I said in my brief build challenge overview. She did just move in, so maybe she still has some paintings that she hasn't put up yet. We also have a little not stereo, but yeah, kind of like stereo and TV unit in her bedroom as well, which is great. Very realistic as well. So yeah, we have the bed, we have a nice little dresser as well, some mirrors, some artwork as well. This again just reminds me of a dresser that she would keep important things in that she might want to access quickly. Maybe it's even for just documents or just storage in general, not even especially for clothes, because she does have a desk over there and maybe she has documents or random storage things in there instead of clothes. But yes, I love this room. I love how it kind of gives me a very bohemian vibe, and I don't really know why, because the furniture isn't all that bohemian. There's no really bohemian touches to it, because most of the furniture styles that I told you guys you could use were modern and, you know, mid-century and contemporary stuff. So I don't know why this reminds me of something bohemian. Maybe it's you know, the drapey curtains, or the I don't know, maybe it's the paintings on the floor, or all of the plants or something. But I don't know. I don't know why this reminds me of something like that, but it does, and I absolutely freaking love it. Okay, so the last room that I have to show you, and probably the bedroom that I would love to have in real life, is this one by the amazing SimimiYT. Now, Simimi is actually someone that we also featured earlier in the video with one of their kitchen builds. So yeah, definitely go and check that out if you haven't. But I will have this build up on the screen as well, so you can see their creator name and check out their gallery as well. I'll leave that in the link. I'll leave that listed in the description down below. I can't speak. It's 3 AM and I have been recording all day, so yeah, my brain at this point is just not cooperating. But yes, so back to this bedroom. This bedroom, like I said, is probably the bedroom that I would love to have in real life, because it's so me. I know I told you to build something for Leah and not for me, but apparently I gave her very similar styles to what I have. So yes, that's just a very happy coincidence, I guess. But again, they did this really awesome thing with the light fixtures and the dividers from Dine Out. And those things on the roof are actually shelves that they sized up and moved up to make this cool roof detail, which I really like that, because in the game all of the roofs are just plain white, all of the ceilings. So this does add a bit of interest to it and makes it look a little bit more interesting. So I love that. Like I said, love the chandelier. I love all of the more neutral colors that they went for. So there are pops of green, as you can see with the rug and the little poofs and stuff. But even I think the bed has a faint green to it, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's very light and neutral, which I really like. It's very calming and stuff, for especially for a bedroom. That's very nice to have. So yeah, we have a nice wooden paneling. We have a very almost sandstone kind of looking accent wall over there. We have a little wood accent on that wall as well, and then we just have a cute little small shelving storage space with some hanging clothes, because she wouldn't need more than that in her bedroom, since she will have a walk-in closet, so you don't really need more than that. We also have a cute little writing nook. Now this isn't a desk, so it's not an actual writing space, so it's not actually functional in the game, is what I mean. But it looks so realistic. It looks so realistic with the book, the candles, the nice comfortable chair at the table, you know, the shoes under the table. It looks very realistic and very real. like you would actually have this in real life. So she could use this as a writing corner with some like comfy blankets and stuff that she could use, so that she could put on her lap if she's cold. You know, use it as a reading corner because there are a few books behind her, and you know, like maybe this is either a writing or a cooking award or something on the shelf. And I don't know, I love this. It looks fantastic. Simimi did such an amazing job with all of their rooms that they did. They actually did a living room build as well that I didn't include in this video, but definitely go and check it out on their gallery. The same with Red Lover and everyone else that I mentioned in this video. Go ahead and like search up their gallery IDs that I will have listed down below, and go and check out all of their other stuff. You can also find all of these rooms on the gallery by searching for CC Design Me, and you will be able to find all of these rooms under that. So yeah, definitely go and check that out, you guys, because this was such a fun challenge to host, and it was so much fun seeing everyone's amazing builds. Thank you so much for all of these amazing builds that I got the chance to look at, and you guys are all so creative. I got so many ideas and I got inspired by so many of your builds, so thank you for that as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if it has been a little bit long and a little bit rambly. I do apologize for that, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And if you want to see more challenge builds like this, because a few of you did mention that you would like to see more challenges in the future, let me know what you would like to see. I really suck at coming up with challenge ideas, so if you are someone that would like to see more build challenges on the channel that you'd like to see either me do or that you would like to see me host, so you know, like theme ideas for a build challenge, or you know, just general ideas for build challenges, definitely let me know down in the comments, because I would love to know that, and I would love to host more challenges like this one as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give the video a like, and if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see some more Sims content, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and remember to turn on the notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. If you'd like to support the channel a little bit extra and gain a few extra perks and rewards in exchange for it as well, feel free to check out the join button that I have down below, as well as the link in the description, to find out how to become a Cosmic Corner family member, or like channel member, I guess I should say. But I hope you're all enjoying your day and that you're having an amazing weekend and week, and I will talk to you on my very next video. Bye everyone.